A very good morning to everybody. It is 18th of October 2024, and let's quickly have a where we are right now as a sentiment point of view as session progressed into the US cash open. Uh, just before we start the sentiment video, I just wanna say that it is all about China today. After the PBoC governor Pan, who retreated that they would they could cut RRR further this year and noted expectations for a 20 basis point to 25 basis points reductions in the LPR on Monday. So after this announcement, we have seen a huge push up in the China A50 alongside with the commodity section. Platinum, copper is skyrocketing. So we will touch onto that later on, but back to the sentiment video. Sentiment is pretty much mixed bag across the board with the dollar uh, down by -1% after the house prices economic data we had, which eventually came, I think, worse than expected. If I'm not wrong, let me just quickly have a look over the data. uh okay, so let me just show you guys too. Okay, so here we go. So building permits came in 4.28 million, worse than expected. We can see that building permit change came in worse than expected, -2.9%, and the starts change came in -0.1%. However, this is not the data which can create a volatility in the market because it's not the tier one data. However, keeping an eye on data, economic data out of the US, any economy, out of the any economy, is very important. Sometimes these data can come in a very out of deviation that can create some sort of a volatility which we traders usually don't expect, especially out of from these events. So anyway, moving back to the risk sentiment video, as you can see, dollar is down heavily, -1%, and the pound, it just has shown a nice push higher during the European session, but after that it's just losing its ground. However, it still stays the strongest currency. Pound is being the strongest. Aussie leading the pack after the China stimulus. We do understand that Aussie and New Zealand has a very strong correlation with China. Whatever, if the China is doing great, Aussie and New Zealand currency is gonna gonna do great. With the copper doing great also puts a lot pressure on the Aussie and New Zealand to push higher. Yen is consolidating with euro just sitting at 0.5%, marginally in the green after the yesterday's ECB policy decision. And we will make a video later on. You can check that after tomorrow. uh, Equities, as I have mentioned, it is all about China. China 50 is leading the pack. Other than that, all other equities from EMEA, from uh, North American side, is just consolidating. Commodities, copper, platinum, uh, and also gold. If I get back to you, gold has just recently broken its all-time highs, and I mean gold is such a strong and hard to trade in these environments. It is getting influenced with so many things. There is geopolitical tensions. There is a federal cut rates going on. Rate goes up, it doesn't care. Rate goes down, it doesn't care. Geopolitical tensions goes. I don't know what's driving the gold right now. I think it is hugely influenced with the geopolitical tensions. However, as you can see, it's just going up. It's just keep going up, and I think there is no way to stop the gold. Other than that, moving to the treasuries, after the US tier 3 data, the treasuries has been down marginally. It's not just shocked the bond market. Uh, with that, in a nutshell, it's a pretty much mixed bag, and it's all about China today. And we also at the end of the trading session. It's a Friday, so be careful with that. And and I think I do have some trades going on with the copper. I'm long currently with the copper, and I'm trying to short the oil of with the geopolitical tensions looming around, and after the China stimulus. It is about the stocks market. China wants the stock market to skyrocket, but unfortunately I'm not able to buy the China A50 right now, so I just opted out for the copper. uh, with that being said, risk is pretty much a mixed bag across the major asset classes, with the yields moving down and the equities up. So um that's it. That is the video of on the sentiment, and as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know.